And so now to Dan Eagle. How are you, mate?
Hey, man. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I will firstly apologise to anyone watching because I look every time I do a live stream, I look grim because my desk is set up in the worst place for the lighting possible. So I really, really apologise on the way I look. I look like I've been through the wars, but I promise I'm okay and I'm all ready to go.
You're well.
Yeah, I look really unwell, but I promise I'm actually okay.
Mate, we go back quite a way, right? I mean, our open mic started about 7 or 8 years ago, and thankfully we managed to get you on board at some point. But I remember first time I heard about you, I was like, I was at a festival and someone was like, "Oh, have you heard of Eagle and Weeks?" And I hadn't at that time. And then of course I was like trying to check it out, and I think the first gig I ever caught of you was an Eagle and Weeks gig over at the Joiners. My girlfriend Lindsay, who's been working away in the wings, bless her heart.
Yeah, bless Lindsay. She's been doing a great job.
She dragged me over. I was like, "Oh, I've heard about them. Let's go check them out." And you're a great musician even then, but obviously you have evolved since then. You've progressed.
Yeah, it's been strange.
I mean, first open mic I think was, well, here we go.
Oh my! Whoa! Wow!
This is like a haircut reunion.
Look at that podgy devil. Wow. Oh man, no way. This isn't. Oh, don't get
some old photos, right?
Oh,
so
stop.
Yeah, we
the
go
reverb's making it more emotional as well.
Well, listen, man, you have matured a hell of a lot since we first saw you, and I love the way that your songwriting has evolved. Just recently, obviously, you've released a new video, which sounds fantastic. I'd love to play the video in a second, but I think we're going to hear a little bit of live music from you next, so that people get a little bit of a flavour of what it is about Dan Eagle. So I'm going to hand the stream over to you.
Yeah, man, this is the worst time my dog has decided to just sit underneath my chair. 2 seconds, boy. I'm so sorry to everyone.
This is live, folks.
He literally decided to pick that exact time. So yeah, I'm going to start off with this is a very, very new song. I haven't even released this yet, and this is quite simply a song called "Stay Inside." And hope you enjoy it. The drummer rolls the beat when he's beside me. The bassist is electric with a groove. We love harmony, we feel the rhythm. Oh, I just play these chords and sing these words. You just better stay inside before it gets worse. You just better stay inside my universe. No. She's so beautiful, sat there beside me. I can see her but can't hear her passing on. Will she sing my song? Will she sing my song? Oh. Will she sing my song? Will she sing my song? You just better stay inside before it gets worse. You just better stay inside my universe now. Thank you. Thank you very much. I forgot about.
Yeah,
See,
sorry.
I told myself to be prepared. I told myself to be prepared for those because I heard them and I've heard multiple times tonight that it's mixed reviews, I'm guessing.
Mixed reviews.
I can't say I hate it and I can't say I love it. So
exactly.
That's where I stand with that. And I think due to the fact that we're not in a situation where we're doing a lot of live events at the moment, maybe it'd be a good idea to like start a new trend instead of clapping, you know, so that when we do come back to the live events, this weird kind of spree of new excitement now happens instead of clapping. So I don't know, like instead of clapping, you could just make a certain noise. Do you know what I mean? Just like a boom. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Sorry,
I don't know what that noise would be. I'm not sure that was the right noise, but certainly it could be.
No. That was the first noise in my head at this exact time. I don't do a lot of live streams because I get stressed very quickly on them. Like, so this is this is good, man. I'm really glad I have you here with me, buddy.
We've got some comments there. Atticus Blue, he's loving those chords, man. Brill songwriting. That's nice, huh?
That guy was great, man. I've been kind of jumping in and out because I've been doing recording a lot tonight, and I've been doing bits and bobs. But I jumped in when he was playing, and I was just like, wow, this guy's flow and his tonality, and like the organisation behind his mashup as well. It was just beautiful, mate. I really
he's going to be an exciting one to watch this year, as you are, my friend. I mean, this song that you've released is fantastic. I really enjoyed watching the video as well. Really nicely done, especially. You know, the fact that we're in lockdown at the moment, it must have been challenging. But then there is just you in a big room. so I guess it's just
in honesty, man. All the stuff I released already this year, this was done about 5 months ago. Because I'm not one of those people to say that like I saw this coming, but I felt like I kind of saw the lockdown coming a little bit. Through how it had been handled, etc. So I just started trying to get loads of stuff ready so that I could just, even if I was inside, have enough to run a single campaign, basically. So now I've dropped the new single. It started a little trickle, and I can't wait for you to see what's on the way, man. I've kept it really quiet, but
I know you're keeping stuff close to your chest right now.
It's because I'm doing so much. I've been trying to keep a lid on it, but it's difficult, man.
It's bubbling away. It's ready to go.
It's because everyone thought this single was a massive change for me musically, and I was just sat there like, okay then, because it's about to get worse. So we'll see, man.
Can I play the video for those that have not seen it already?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for watching, and do stay tuned. This is Dan Eagle, and this is his new track. Check it out.
Thank you.
I felt loneliness before. Doesn't mean it's right for me or wrong to feel this small. There are echoes in the wind. Can you hear me singing? I'm screaming till the end. I just wanna be bigger and stronger. I just feel lighter in the winter when it's colder. And no sister, oh brother, do you hear the children screaming for their mother? How about now? Stranger, stranger, smile at me. Show me that you're happy when I don't want to be. And sail away, way into the storm. This boat is still sinking, and I'm on board. I just wanna be bigger and stronger. I just feel lighter in the winter when it's colder. No sister, oh brother, do you hear the children screaming for their mother? How about now?
Mate, there was some love coming out on this comment. So that is such a nice song. And seriously, like when I listen to it now, it proper hits me there. I'm like, oh man, you. And the thing is, it's like when I listen to the lyrics, maybe I'm just seeing too much into this, but I know lockdown was hard for you, and I keep thinking of like, you know, some of the motives perhaps behind the song. Maybe sometimes you have to get into these dark places to come out with something of good material. So I appreciate the fact you've been to these places, but it's started to get some really nice stuff come out musically. So I really appreciate it.
It's a weird situation with music, man. Music's kind of like it's very much like a language, and I think sometimes you need to say things to people but not really say them, so you write them in music. And it's not even one person or groups of people, it's certain people and certain other people, and I just hope to like certain musicians would watch that and kind of be like, oh, I get it, you know what I mean? So which is good, and it's kind of up for interpretation in whatever way you want to look at it, really.
That's the beautiful thing about music, right? You take from it what you want, and I think, you know, from someone that's seen, you know, your progression, I just think we're gonna have an exciting year. And I know it's been hard, right? I mean, you yourself are a music promoter. You've been supporting musicians, venues, and obviously then you had Zeus bookings, and of course that must have been quite a bit of a blow.
Yeah, Zeus was taking off a little bit, which was really nice. Oh yeah, that's Zeus.
There's another haircut.
I can just see pixelated faces on my screen, so I don't know if you can actually see it. But yeah, so that's Zeus Bookings. That's kind of like my baby. But it's been weird, man, because just before COVID, which is a word I hate saying, by the way, I've tried to always replace it with something else. But yeah, Zeus Bookings was really moving nicely, and I was meeting a lot of really brilliant individuals in their own right. Not just musicians, just people in the music industry, or just the venue industry, the pub industry, the marketing industry, the recording industry. It's just like it trickles. Yeah, man, it's been
this huge network, and then suddenly these lockdowns. It's like
honestly, it was the best it could have been, and then yeah, the lockdown hit the first time round, and it has been the lowest times, but it's also I explain this to a lot of musicians that I'm working with now. It's put my focus definitely more back on track with what matters and what really doesn't matter. And I think for once, musicians in particular need to start kind of looking at their music as riches instead of money. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like when you write and produce an amazing piece, or you're involved in an amazing gig or something, you need to just sit and take that in more than you would before. You know, I think things have changed. Things have changed.
Well, I hope that's what the audiences in the future are going to start to appreciate more, because actually, you know, people do put their heart and soul into these things, and yeah, as I say, I'm really looking forward to be able to see you play live again, mate, in a venue, drinking a beer. And no doubt you may even be sharing the bill with some of the people we've had on tonight. You're watching Dan Eagle. We're going to have another live track from this man. I'm going to hand the stream back over to you, my friend. What have you got for us next?
Okay, cool. This is basically a song called "Share of Your Love," and most of my songs are pretty cryptic, so there's not really much explanation. But I hope you like it, and it's a bit more cheery, and it's just about people you love and people you don't love. Do you see the birds sitting in the tree? They smile for you and they smile for me. It can be easy sometime, 'cause I know I've tried. Do you feel like the only one in the room when there's hundreds standing next to you? Do the birds still sing? Does the room still spin for you? Does she make it right when everything's wrong? Does she love the birds as much as the song? 'Cause I've had enough. Sharing your love. Share too much, now you don't have enough love to share. Though the birds, they sing for you, even if you're going nowhere. Oh, you share too much, now you don't have enough love to share. Though the birds, they sing for you, even if you're going nowhere. Does she make it right when everything's wrong? Does she love the birds as much as the song? Does she make it right when everything's wrong? 'Cause I've had enough. Oh, I've had enough, yeah. Oh, sharing your love. Oh, I'm sharing your love. I'm sharing your love. Does she make it right when everything's wrong? Oh, no. Does she love the birds as much as the sun? No. Does she make it right when everything's wrong? Oh, they're wrong. 'Cause I've had enough. Oh, I've had enough. Yeah. Sharing your love.
Oh, that was smooth.
I fell into that, man. I really enjoyed that. I forgot you were all here at one point. It was just...
That was cool. That was nice. I felt it. So yeah, it's really nice to have you on the show, and I'm really glad that we managed to get you on. And it's been a lovely way to finish this evening.
Yeah, man, we go way back. We go way back. It's been a hell of a journey, to say the least.
Yeah, indeed.
I think for everyone, what a weird world we've now found ourselves in. But we're still doing this, and we're still going. So let's all of us, we need to just keep moving. We'll just keep moving.
That's right, man. I mean, you know, as one door closes, another one opens. You have to remember that. You know, it's a new chapter. And things that you thought were going to go in one direction may go in another, but ultimately I think, you know, we've all got lots to look forward to. And on that note, actually, I mean, I don't even know if you've got any gigs lined up, but are you going to any gigs this year? Anything that's been moved over once or twice already?
No, almost anything that I had tickets for was moved over. So I was meant to be seeing Snoop Dogg. That was the most exciting one. I was just really up for that. I was taking my little brother before he turned 18, but he's now turned 18, so it'll probably be even more fun when it finally happens. But to be honest, mate, I work at a music venue, so I will always just try and get to whatever I can, and that's kind of how I've been kind of blessed enough to meet so many amazing individuals and do what I do and how I do it.
So, anyone that may not have seen you before will be able to find your stuff on Spotify. You've got YouTube videos and whatnot.
Yeah, man. My YouTube is just Daniel Eagle, and my Spotify is just Daniel Eagle. So, there is another Daniel Eagle on YouTube. He's in like Nashville,
I found
Tennessee, and he to be honest, he's dope. Like, he's really good. But I used to get really weird messages on my Facebook page of like, were you Daniel Eagle that played in like Seattle or something like that? And I'd be like, I wish I was Daniel Eagle that played in Seattle, but I'm not. I'm here. So,
I'm the other Dan Eagle. But most people would probably be able to perhaps see you play over the Southampton area these days.
That's my stomping ground.
Yeah. And obviously,
I don't know,
you
man.
do some tours and stuff up and down the country, I know. But certainly, anybody would like to see you play live, I guess that's going to be one of the first places to look.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, I'm going to hand the stream back over to you, my friend, and ask anybody. Thanks to everybody that's watching Mr. Jones Open Mic Showcase. This is Dan Eagle. We've had some fantastic hats this evening. You'll be able to watch that back on our YouTube page and also on our Facebook page another time. Right now, it's time for our last track of the evening. I'm going to hand the stream back over to Dan Eagle. Thank you.
No pressure at all, Marcus. Thanks for that. I do need to quickly tune because. So the best thing about Mr. Jones Open Mic Night, and I've been lucky enough to be actually a host in the past, is that when you perform one of these events, if it's live or through the screen, Marcus Jones still does this thing he's been doing since how many years I've known him, where he gives you no warning that you need to tune up, and you're in and you're ready to go. So I actually kind of love him for that. And yeah, this is going to probably be a new single, and thank you so much for listening tonight and just supporting all of us artists. And this song is kind of all about that, and it's called Something to Go On. Winds of change in my head. Oh, I'm so tired, I need to rest. Oh, I can't sleep, oh, I can't breathe. There's no future, I believe. No. There's no future of love. And I see, oh, give me something to go on, give me more. Oh, I've been feeling so low, don't you know? Oh, give me something more. And I see, oh, give me something to go on, give me more. Oh, I've been feeling so low, don't you know? Oh, give me something more. Progress needed in my heart. I'm barely burning, there's no spark. The fire's not lighting anymore. There's no embers at the core. There's no future of love. And I see, oh, give me something to go on, give me more. Oh, I've been feeling so low, don't you know? Oh my Lord, give me something more. Sorry. And I see, oh, give me something to go on, give me more. Oh, I've been feeling so low, don't you know? Oh, give me something more. Oh, my body is breaking up and changing. You don't even care if you don't see me. Not to rest, but not a place. Don't show your face, 'cause I've already seen it. Give me more. Give me more. Give feeling solo, don't you know? Oh, give me something more. And I see, oh, give me something to go on, give me more. Oh, I've been feeling solo, don't you know? Oh, give me something more. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that my guitar was out of tune, but I hope you have a wonderful evening, guys.
No, it still sounded great, man. It sounded good. Although you did obviously pick up on the Duff chord halfway through, but you recovered nicely.
You noticed nicely. That? Did you notice that Duff chord? Did you?
Mate, I had one, right? I mean, I don't think you saw mine there. I was like,
when it happened to you earlier, I was sat because I was like, this was like 2 hours before now. I don't know how long that one. No, probably not that long. But I was just watching, going, oh, that's just gonna be me. It's gonna I'll break a string, or my neck will just dislocate
I should
or something.
play more. I that's my problem. I really do need to rehearse.
Honestly, one thing I've learned is to just you need to keep the love for your own instruments. It's really important in this process, because the guitar starts to become a chore and not a hobby anymore, and sometimes it's your livelihood. So you need to just kind of mold it all into one.
Embrace
it's doable.
Embrace it. I spend so much more time at the moment obviously trying to work out the best way to do this kind of show and streams, and the time that it takes to obviously speak to people, keep in touch, and obviously a day job as well.
Yeah.
And I guess I've kind of let the guitar lapse, and I guess those little mistakes can happen to anyone. Even Dan Eagle.
Just try and do.
Makes me feel better.
That's a hard song in itself. When I wrote that song, it seemed to be a doddle. But the minute it then became a song that I performed with the band and stuff, it was then just okay, I need to never fluff that bit. So when I recorded it in the studio, Paul, who's my guitarist, was watching me do it, and I was just, every time I got to that certain bit of the song, it'd just go. And he had to take me out the booth and go, right, I'm going to give it a go. I get it down, and then you can copy it, and we kind of got there in the end. But yeah, man, certain songs and certain things you write yourself, if they're not painful to play or not challenging, then you're just not trying hard enough, are you?
You should put yourself take yourself out of the comfort zone. Well, we had some great comments at the end, and thank you to all of the acts of performance this evening. Zoe's obviously been enjoying your performance.
Fantastic,
another
Zoe, by the way.
Round of applause from Atticus Blue.
Same with Atticus, amazing.
And a little bit of, I suppose you would say, reassurance that this happens to everyone. Kate Wilmot, who was joining us earlier from the Right Swipes, they had at least 2 bum chords. She's also got some cats, who apparently, as the 2 drunks, update on the 2 drunks in our lounge, they must have run out of the booze because they've left peace and quiet at last. Well, if the drunks are making their way home, I guess it must be time for us to start finishing the show.
Yeah.
And I think, again, thank you very much to Dan Eagle for finishing the stream this evening.
It's been a pleasure, mate. Absolute
mate, it's been really good. And for anyone that didn't realise, we basically set this up with your whole setup today, pretty much, get the interface and everything working, and it's been a bit of trial and error, but you've done a great set for us this evening.
Yeah, did you notice that I switched my microphone as well? I thought I don't want to panic him when he comes on. just these little things. I just did all these extra little bits as the day went on, and every time I was just I'm going to catch him off guard, honestly.
Listen, mate, I couldn't have asked for a better way to finish this evening. Thank you very much. So give it up, some love for Dan Eagle in the comments, and hopefully we'll see you again soon, pal.